Remaining still in meditation is part of the training, part of the skill, part of the self-discipline. Last time when I was on retreat, I asked friends at the beginning of the retreat, please sit perfectly still for 15 minutes. You know, it messed with their minds. Even though they knew that they could sit longer than 15 minutes, because I said, don't move, sit like a Buddha statue for 15 minutes, many of them found it very difficult. Now, if I said, sit still for half an hour, I reckon most people could easily sit still for 15 minutes because their mind, the concept was already half an hour. Okay, you might be thinking, oh, I can't sit still for half an hour. Half an hour is too long. But you see how we place limitations on our own mind. So I like to say, and you might use this for your own practice, I say, I will sit as long as I can. No time limit. I will attempt, and I even put the word in attempt, I will try to sit still, perfectly still, as long as I can. And then my nice little 3-part reminder at the beginning of a sitting. I don't know what will happen. I really don't know what's going to happen in this next half an hour. That's the truth. I don't know what will happen. But then anything can happen, quite honestly. Anything can happen. Miracles can happen, disasters can happen, or nothing can happen. Nothing as in nothing major, because there's always something happening. And then remind yourself, what is my job here? My job is just to watch and learn from what is happening. That's all I'm going to do for the next half an hour, or as long as I sit here, as long as I'm still. I will watch and learn from whatever happens, whether it's boredom, frustration, fear, disappointment, sadness, loneliness, any mental state that arises in my mind, even sleepiness. Can I learn from it? Can I learn from thinking? Can I learn from watching thoughts come and go? Not stopping thoughts from coming and going. That is not what we do. This is mindfulness practice. Mindfulness practice means we watch and learn. Learning means the beginning of understanding. Understanding means the arising of wisdom. Insight, initially, which means a new realization, and then wisdom, the accumulation of insight, realization, and understanding. Wisdom is what transforms your mind and transforms your life. That's why we practice this meditation. Not just to chill out for a little while, or, not just because somebody said so, or you think it's a good idea, or this is transformational meditation. This is wisdom practice, insight meditation based on mindfulness of whatever is unfolding in the present moment, here and now, in this body, in this mind, through these senses, in this environment. So I'll try starting somewhere different. So how is your environment? Could you give your environment a one-word label? How do you feel about where you're sitting right now? Is there a word to describe it? So there's a difference here, like the difference between it is as it is and I am as I am. So what is the environment like? Perhaps you call it quiet, noisy, busy, maybe still. Maybe you feel it's cold or hot or windy or some other adjective, maybe a noun. What is a word that you would use to describe your environment? See if you can lock in one word. Now I want you to feel that and ask yourself, how do I feel about my environment? Now I'm looking for a mental state. Go straight into your heart. If you like, go into yourself, go into the center of your being and ask yourself, how do I feel about my environment? Can you find a one word, emotional, descriptive word, an adjective? Mine would be lovely, love or loving, but it can change. I could say comfortable, at ease, but another word could be flowing, relaxing. This also is a description of yourself, the self that you think you are. Just as I use different words to describe how I feel about my environment now. Different words means my mind is changing now. And how do I feel now? So let's move to the body. Bring your awareness to your physical body. Feel the body here and now. The connection with the earth or the chair, the lounge, the cushion, whatever. Hopefully you're sitting upright, straight, not leaning back, with your shoulders rolled up and back and down, the crown of your head lifted, your chin tucked in slightly, and your hands in whatever position you feel. An energetic physical posture, not lazy, not wrapped up in a blanket, leaning against the wall and falling asleep. Sit up, on the edge of the bed, on the floor, on the edge of the chair. Give yourself energy, give yourself a chance. Promote physical energy. Now check in with the body. How does the body feel? Can you give it a word, a general word? Maybe you feel hot. Perhaps you feel energy or chi. Maybe movement, shaking, vibration. Perhaps pain, pressure, stiffness, firmness. Maybe fluidity, liquidity. Perhaps hardness, softness. Maybe emptiness. Perhaps motion. How does the body feel now? By the way, those words I just used were the characteristics of the four elements. The way to describe the physical nature of the body as it is in this moment. different names for energy and the different densities and characteristics of energy. Now, move to the mind and ask yourself, how do I feel about this body now? Be honest. Maybe you're disappointed. Maybe you're confused. Maybe you feel content, satisfied, perhaps grateful. My word also is energetic. It's similar to the physicality is energy, but my mind also feels energetic about my body. I feel energized in my mind because of the energy of the body. But then it changes. I feel thankful, grateful, actually blessed, very blessed. And then it falls into a kind of stillness, a calmness, a peace, a contentment. I'm not making this up. This is just coming as I'm sharing with you. This is my experience. The body, the physiological nature of the body, the energy of the body is in a state of change. All those characteristics are changing. And so the mind changes as it feels the body. Can we monitor the changing nature of the body and how the mind feels about it? So we have observed the environment through our senses, given it a name, then checked our mind and how we feel about our environment. We have felt the body through the sense of feeling, and then check the mind, how we feel about the body. Now, how do I feel about my mind? If you're having many thoughts, perhaps you feel frustrated. Perhaps you don't understand what I'm talking about. You may feel confused or left out. You may feel disappointed, frustrated, perhaps even a touch of stress, even fear, worry, anxiety, maybe sleepiness, maybe boredom, maybe excited, maybe perfectly clearly present, energized. How do I feel now about my mind? Again, my mind goes thankful, grateful, privileged, honored, delighted. You can sit in whatever mental state you feel right now. Can you name it? Can you own it? Can you feel it? Can you accept it? Can you allow it to be present? But watch it and watch it change. Learn from it. Is your mental state, your feeling now based on a thought? Is that thought based on a belief? Are you just repeating old patterns? Or are you completely present, free from the past, free from the future? A rolling stone, a bird with no past, no path to follow, no trail behind. Or a fish gliding, moving, changing. If you find this freestyle practice too easy to get lost, then gently come to your breath. Feel your breath at your nostril. Feel the body breathing. Reset, restart, back to the present. If need be, take a nice, long, relaxed breath in. Nice, long, relaxed breath out. Really feel. Retune to the present. Or surrender and feel your mind here and now. Notice any thought, this thought, any mental reaction to that thought. Now, what's the mind doing? How do I feel? There is a simplicity. When thoughts fall away, in the absence of the self, the conditioning, with bare attention, just noticing changes, subtle changes. A thought passes but doesn't register. A sound, a feeling, a sensation, a touch of the wind, a pain, a numbness, a vibration in the body. It shifts, changes, moves. It's all energy, different densities and intensities. But there's no ownership. There's no, I am this is me. Just a temporary experience. Acknowledging, accepting and allowing. Even a thought, especially an emotion. Notice this thought, notice this feeling. Allow it. Be water, friend. Let it flow. Thoughts flow in and flow out. Emotions flow in and flow out. Sounds flow in and flow out, as do smells and tastes, even sights. Sensations, the breath flows in, flows out. Even pains are in a state of flow. Can we be water? Can we not take these experiences personally? Can we allow them to have their own characteristics, their own principles, their own driving force, independent of my wishes? So it's not, I am hearing, it's just hearing. Not, I am feeling, just feeling. Not, I am thinking, just thinking. A thought, passing thought. Not, I am angry, just anger. Not, I am peaceful, just peace. Every experience, it is as it is. I am as I am. All is well, as it is, as I am. Simplicity, non-disruption, non-involvement, merely observation, objective awareness, but still connected. If you feel comfortable, please continue to sit with your eyes closed. We will continue with some self-love as an experiment, an exploration. If you feel some pain or discomfort, gently, with your eyes closed, gently remove any discomfort, any pain. Make yourself comfortable. Again, feel the flow, the physiological flow. And we can remind ourselves, hopefully, as you feel now as an experience, I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. As much as we can say, I am as I am safe. Same thing. I am as I am. I am safe. And let's change the word peaceful tonight and use content. Contented. I am content. Or contented. I am contented. It means peaceful, but it also means the absence of wishes and desires. Just satisfaction. Everything's all right. I am content. If you feel it, note it, label it, say it. I am content. Or use I am peaceful. And I am healthy. I am safe, content, and healthy. I am safe, content, and healthy. Enjoy that, embrace that, celebrate that, bathe in it, soak in it, relax in it, become it. I am safe, content, and healthy. I am safe, content, and healthy. And then, is there someone in your life who would love to feel the way you feel now? Can you imagine them feeling as you feel? So we start with self-love. We move to the sharing of unconditional love. May you be safe, content, and healthy. May she, he be safe, content, healthy. And let it flow to anyone, anywhere, and change if you want. This person, that person, who pops up, who's on your list. Let it flow. And then let it flow all around you. Let it radiate out from your body, your center. Let it radiate out from yourself, your physical self, your mental self, your spiritual self. Let this loving kindness, this unconditional love, this well-wishing, this purity, let it flow to all beings around you. Let it fill the room and let it flow to all the other rooms, the other apartments. Let it flow out the doors, down the stairs, up the stairs. Let it flow everywhere to all the neighbors, through the gardens, through the parks, across the roads, through the electrical lines, through the internet, through space, through time. Let your love flow. Allow yourself to dissolve and become only love, pure love, unconditional love. Let that core, that self, dissolve. And let there be only love, vibrations of love, waves, ever increasing concentric circles out from that center to all beings. And let it keep going through the neighborhood, through the suburb, through the town, the village, even through the city, through the countryside, across the fields, through the rivers, the forests, the mountains. Let it keep going. Not only people, insects, animals, ghosts, spirits, beings in comfort or discomfort, beings with good intentions or harmful intentions. Let it keep flowing. Unconditional love to all beings in an ever-increasing radius, circle, out to your whole country. Fill your entire country with loving kindness. Yes, it's a concept, but we use it. It's beautiful, it's powerful. And keep going to the neighboring countries. Let your love flow and flood into the neighboring countries, across the oceans, across the seas, through the forests. No political boundaries, only earth, only water, only ether, sky, space. Let all beings in this world, north, south, east, and west, may all beings in this world be safe, content, and healthy. As I am, may they be. And from this little blue planet, that our loving kindness in all of our countries combined, let us send loving kindness out into the universe, to the world, and even beyond, to all worlds of existence, all forms and planes of existence, to all realms and all beings in all realms, to all beings in all directions. May they feel as I feel, safe, content, and healthy. Safe, content, and healthy. This self that you believe you are has great power. Power within itself, power to bless all beings, power to be what it wants to be, to create what it wants to create, to raise its vibration. You raise your vibration, your love, your frequency, your compassion, your forgiveness, your patience, your energy, your light, your love. May all beings in all directions be safe, content, and healthy. Just as I am, may they be. And we dissolve, we become one with everything, as we always were and we always are. If you wish, stay as you are. If you wish, start to slowly come back to the body, back to the senses, the feeling, the touching, the smelling, taste. Back to this so-called self. Even you may feel that the story of who you think you are starts to fall back into place. Oh, I am in my house. Oh, what is the time now? Those worldly thoughts start to creep back into the mind about your social media or your dinner, your food, your partner, your child, your family, your work, your responsibility. That matrix starts to then take over. Or perhaps you can feel a beautiful balance, a sense of, yes, that is there, but I am here. This I is the sense of I. And even as you start to move, perhaps your fingers, your toes, still feeling some awareness, some presence. When you open your eyes, there's a sense of a new you, new experience of seeing. And as you move and stretch, thanking yourself, rejoicing in your own goodness, appreciating your effort, regardless of what you believe the outcome to be. In fact, we don't know the outcome. We know the feeling we have now, but we don't know what future result this practice will create. But as it is done in goodness, with good intention, good practice, we can believe and have faith that it will create goodness in the future. And this has a power. So meditation in the present, done well, done with right intention, not necessarily done properly, but done with the right intention, the right attitude, the right state of mind, the right sense of being. This is creating beauty in the present and ongoing, onflowing into the future. Even we don't know what that future is. We know it's good because what we did is good. The same in your daily life. As you live your life, you know, I'm a good person. My intentions are good. Therefore, my future will be good. You feel bright. You feel clear. You feel strong. You feel you have a foundation. You feel confident. So you enjoy your flow here and now.